welcome back to the Boot Tragedies. We're going to talk about Trevor Penning and watch his first game with the Saints. Played 57 snaps, had an up and down game, man. Run blocking was great, pass blocking horrific at times. PFF graded him out at an 86.4, which I'm not a big fan of PFF, but I guess is a good thing just to look at. Pass blocking grade 26.4, I believe it was. That's how bad it was. Run blocking game 96.4. It was something like that. Don't quote me on those numbers, but I'm sure it's pretty close to that. And we'll just take a look at it, man. It's the first play for him right here. And that's a good way to start the game. That is a good way to start the game for him. You can see his athleticism, getting to that next level. I mean, right here. If you got your guy this far behind the line of scrimmage, you did your job. You won that rep. Also, a play like this, he's going to have to realize, he did this a couple times in this game, that, hey, these linebackers, a little more athletic in the NFL. So right here, I know that's your job to get to 43, and you do a great job right here. But once he gets off you right here, it's no point. There's no point of you trying to block him. You're behind him. This is a holding call waiting to happen. You just don't need to do this right here. They didn't call it on this play, but I wouldn't even put myself in that position if I was him. This is pretty good. It was his first pass protection of the day. This is a pretty good play right here. Excellent technique, great balance, good with his hands. That was solid. Once again, another good pass protection. His hands and his feet were never in sync this game. He would shoot his hands and his feet would stop, or his feet would move and his arms wouldn't shoot. That's going to be a work in progress for him. But if you get a pusher guy this far upfield, man, that guy's 8-9 yards in the backfield right there. Look at the space that your quarterback has. That's a perfect pocket for him. If he wants to step up in there and throw it, that's a good play by him. I think he started off this game really well, but as the game went on, man, I think he lost focus with his technique and things like that, and he started to break down. Good by him in his run game. As you can see, he sealed off this guy, running back and run straight off his butt into that gap. He's tipping back there, but hey, that's a good block by Penning, and you know he's gonna try to finish the play right after that. So you're just gonna know that's gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's take a look at this one again. This is bad. Ooh, man. Yeah. You never want to be in that position as an offensive lineman. You never want to be in that position right there. Look at him, off balance, all his weight on one foot. Made my man do the splits. Yeah, just got to be better. That's just awful. That's just an awful rep. Good right here. And once again, you know he's going to finish the play. You know he's going to finish the play. Another bad rep in pass protection. He did enough, though. I'll give him credit because he is beat. He is beat right here. I think his base is too wide. Once again, look at his feet. You don't want to be that wide. Look at Landon Young down here. Look how his feet are more of a solid base. Gets killed right there. Kind of could have got away with a hold in. Gets away with it, though. Now, once he just got beat. He just got beat up the field. So guy gives him a up the field move, beats him inside, sack. Two bad reps back to back by Penning. You can't have this with 1 minute left, man. The Saints were trying to move the ball. They have 3 timeouts. That's plenty of time in the NFL. You can't get beat in these situations. That's just 2 bad reps in pass protection back to back. You can't have it. But like I said, I think he started off the game great. The more it went on, I think he lost focus with his technique, his hands, his feet. It wasn't all synced up. And it'll come. It'll come with time. Maybe, hey, he had 1 good quarter this week. Hopefully next week he has 2 good quarters and so on and so forth. And one thing, hey, if you're going to just go straight into him, you will never beat him. The guy's strong. You're just helping him out. He doesn't have to use his technique right here. Good. That's just gonna be super easy. Also watch his head. Watch his head on this play. I like that he's always looking for action. He's always looking. Watch his helmet. You can just kind of see it moving to the left and right. He's always looking for action, man, because you know those corners are coming off blitzes. You got guys coming up the middle. You always have to be aware. That's something Ruiz struggled with a lot, man. He wasn't aware of what was going on. That's good by Penny right there. Now, this is a great block by him. Great block by him. Guy wants to go that far upfield. Hey, be an athlete. Run with him. Be an athlete. That is perfect. Be an athlete. I mean, that guy's 11 to 12 yards in the backfield right there. You're never going to make that sack right there. I mean, this is perfect. Quarterback has all the time in the world to still throw that ball, but center and guard gets pushed back a little bit so he doesn't have time to throw it. Just perfect in a run game once again. They had a lot of plays where they, had him going up to that second level, getting on those linebackers. And right here, this is perfect. Shoots his hands, seals them off. I mean, excellent job. Excellent job. All three of these guys that's in the line, 70, 77, 66. I think that's Forrest Lamp and Lewis Kidd. All excellent jobs sealing their man off, honestly. Real good. It's a pretty good pass block right here. Only thing I would say is, just a little off balance right here. But, I mean, that's excellent. It's a quick passing concept. Got to make a throw right there, Ian Book. Solid play. One of his better pass protections. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I want you to watch this one more time. Remember I was talking about his head? Watch how he looks. He's not even looking at the guy he's blocking. He's dead staring at the defensive end. But look, he got that right arm in there, still, feeling where that guy is. But look at his eyes. I want you to look at his eyes. He's focused on the other guy because they're probably going to come on a stunt or switch. You never know what's going to happen. Boom. He sees the stunt coming. Now he can lock in on 98. Puts him on the ground. This was the play of the day from Trevor Penning right here. That was the best play he had. I absolutely love this play. I watched that one more time. That was really, really good by Penning. Excellent play. Excellent. That's the best play of the day. 100 out of 100 right there. Good little run block here, but you can see him at the bottom. He's finishing plays. He's going to finish some plays. Right here, this is another athletic play by Penning. Hey, almost every time in the run game, he had a great play. Right here at left tackle, he's going to try to get across this defensive tackle's face and seal him off. You got to be an athlete to do that. It's a tough thing to do. Does it very, very easy. Got his seal. He does his job on this play. Sealed that guy off. That's the hole the running backs runs through. Like, that's just perfect. That's absolutely perfect by Penning right there. I mean, that's 9 yards. You take that. Hey, I think he had a super, super solid game. His run game, they're all game. His pass protection, it started off okay. The longer the game went on, I think it got worse and worse. And I think that's just maybe him being tired. Competition is just better. You're getting different guys in there, so you're getting different rushers. You got speed rushers. You had a quick guy in there at one point. So they threw a lot at him, and the Saints left him on the island. He didn't really get any chips, no tight end help, no running back help. He was just one-on-one out there for most of the game. I think he held up well. He did give up 5 pressures, 1 holding call. That's not good. You can't have that playing 57 snaps. If you're going to be a starter in this league, and that's not even, elite defensive ends right there, outside linebacker. So obviously, pass protection has to get better. Pro Football Focus, like I said, gave him a 26. It can only get better. It can't get any worse than that. But I think he did have some good pass protection snaps in there. Run game was absolutely amazing, but we knew that already. That's why I said if he had to play guard this year, I wouldn't be mad at it because he's going to run block his ass off. And if I'm going to be honest, man, coming from Northern Iowa, not playing, any Power 5 schools for real, I think he did an okay job for his first game, man. The speed of the game is better. These guys are going to be quicker, stronger, better technicians than anybody he's ever played. So for the first time out there, yeah, it didn't go perfect. It didn't go great, but he had some good moments. He had some bad moments, some terrible moments, some great moments. Just what you expect from a rookie left tackle coming from one of those small schools. Just like Teron Armstead, He struggled when he first got out there, but Armstead picked it up very, very quick. We just need to hope Penning does the same thing, but I do think the potential is there. And the good thing is we have James Hurst, so we don't have to like rush him out there, put him out there week 1 if he's not ready. But I do think he can improve, man. It's gonna be a big telltale sign how he looks from game 1 to game 2. If he's improving rapidly, then he may have a chance to start. But if it's looking, exactly the same, then James Hurst is probably gonna win that job. But we'll see. That's a long ways to go. But man, thank y'all for tuning in once again. It's DaBoot Tragedies, and I'm out.